Here we go. Welcome to the start of the 23-24 season for Aston Villa. I'm sure it is going to be an epic season, and it starts right now with our pre-season game, sort of like our inaugural, if that's the word, Walsall game that we seem to play every single pre-season. Really like it. Obviously, someone who was born in Walsall, there we go, sort of got a little bit of like an affiliation with Walsall, do you know what I mean? Because I'm from there. So I always want Walsall to do quite well. So welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Watchalong. We've come on a little bit earlier. We're going to sort of chat about the lineup, chat about pre-season, what to expect, gather your thoughts. This is why I'm here. I just want your thoughts on everything, to be fair. So get involved in the comment section down below and in the live chat. We'll get them all on the screen as well. If there's any questions that you want me to answer as well, I'll sort of give my thoughts on it. So I think the first thing we should get into is the lineup then. So what is the lineup for? Should we go Walsall first? We may as well have a look at Walsall's lineup, because I know some of you sort of will want to have a little look at what Walsall's lineup is. So they have got Evans in goal, Gordon, McKenty, Daniels. I am not going to butcher number 6. So number 6 is number 6. We've got Hutchinson, Knowles, Draper, Hussey, Stirk and Johnson. If we have a look at Villa's lineup, now this is one where I think this is the first friendly that we play that we want to have a little look at the youth, don't we? We want to have a look at some of the youth players that have been back on loan. So we always really do see 2 split teams normally in this friendly. We have a first team and then we have half time or the 55, 60-minute mark. We will see another lineup in that second half as well. But I think the one thing to note is that some of the Villa players aren't currently back. So we have got Tyrone Mings is still on his break. We've got McGinn on his break, Martinez, Kamara. Not sure where Duran is. I think Duran might be injured. Tielemans, he's not been back yet. We've got Pau Torres, who's only had a couple of sessions with Aston Villa. So a couple of those are all missing as well. So the Villa lineup is as follows. We have got, right, where are we going with this lineup? Where's the lineup gone? Right, let's have a look. Villa lineup. We are going with, it has somehow disappeared. So we've got, here we go. So we've got Marshall in goal, Cash, Feeney, Diego Carlos, Luca Dean, Philogene Bidace, Irabunum, Douglas Luiz, Aaron Ramsey, Emi Buendia, and Ollie Watkins. On the bench, we've got Sinisalo, Wright, Conser, Chambers, Sanson, Christine, Bogard, Revan, Tommy O'Reilly, Patterson, Kellyman, and Caden Young. I think Sinisalo is going to be joining Exeter on loan after this game as well. So that's what we are hearing. So lineup-wise, like it. I like that Diego Carlos is back. Sorry, I think this is a big pre-season for Diego Carlos to build that strength, be able to get through games okay. And he's a monster of a centre-half. Actively a new signing. He's a player that we've yet to see the best of in a Villa shirt. We've seen him in 2 games, and the 2 games that we did see in the Premier League, we saw a passing range, we saw strength, we saw an absolute monster at the back for 2 games. So I think I'm really excited to see how he does. Luca Dean is in the lineup. Bidace had a fantastic loan spell at Cardiff. I think he totally went under the radar. I think because everybody's focusing on Archer and Ramsey and Irabun, and that Philogene Bidace's loan spell went totally under the radar. I've got a funny feeling, Villa fans, that Unai is going to really like Philogene Bidace. So that's just my little cheeky that I think Emery is going to really like. We've got Irabunum, who had a fantastic loan spell at QPR. I think he's going to be one that Unai is going to like. We've got Douglas Luiz, Aaron Ramsey, say no more. I mean, we know how good Aaron Ramsey is. Buendia and Watkins. So it's important to note that some of these youngsters, with the criteria of going into Europe, we are going to have sort of homegrown players. So a couple of these are going to have to stick around. You're going to add Archer into that bracket as well. So I think for me, Philogene Bidace, Archer, Ramsey, and Irabunum, I think I could see them maybe sort of sticking around. I've been watching a lot of the under-23s last season, and there were two players for me who I really, really rate, who I saw, and that was Feeney, who is starting in this game. His awareness, reading of the game, really reminds me, now I know this is early days, but he reminds me of a bit of a John Terry vibe. When I watch him, I get early John Terry vibes. So if he ends up anything like John Terry, then he would be a fantastic player. And then my next one is a player who is on the bench, and that is Kellyman. Amari Kellyman, absolutely fantastic. His movement, his dribbling ability, his awareness, his finishing in and around the 18-yard box is absolutely brilliant. So I'll be really looking forward to seeing Amari Kellyman come on the pitch in this game as well. So let's just have a quick little look then who we've got in the chat. There are a lot of you watching. So thank you everybody who's watching. Thanks everybody who has been tuning in to the channel over the course of the pre-season. You know, we've been doing transfer rumours, etc., and you all seem to be really enjoying it. So thank you very much. So let's just have there's so many comments here, but we've got Peter, how you doing, mate? All the way from Australia. Shout out to you. I think there was another one from America somewhere. So we've got Bladdernator, how you doing, mate? So there are absolutely loads of you in here. So cheers everybody for tuning in. And like I say, when the game's on, if you want to get involved, comments, etc., then fire away. We have got some new members as well. So shout out to Danny, who's become a member. Thanks, Sam, for the super chat. And thank you, Alan, for becoming a member as well. If you do want to become a member, I'll put the little link in the chat now. And it's $1.99, and it basically helps to support the channel. So thank you, everybody who has been doing that. Duncan, are you coming from the Caribbean? I think we've got someone here coming from the Caribbean. Right, so for the next couple of seconds, fire away. Where are you watching from? Let's try and gather where you're all watching from. So Caribbean and Australia. I know Peter's like a massive fan of the channel. So cheers for that, Peter. So far away, where are you currently watching from? We've got someone watching from Greece. Yes, this guy deserves a massive shout out. Ian. So basically, when I moved house, I was getting some furniture delivered, and this guy rocks up and he's like, "It's Up the Villa podcast." And I was like, "No way, like, it's just mental that the delivery guy from IKEA watches the pod and knows who I was." So massive shout out to you, mate. So we've got you got loads of you coming in now. So this is what I mean. There's loads of you in here. So sorry if I missed some of you out. We've got Birmingham, Ireland, Worcester, Northampton, Stourbridge, Devon, New York, Lichfield, Spain, Gold Coast, Torquay, West Midlands. We have got Poland. Shout out to you, mate. Shout out to you indeed. Leamington. We have got Rubery, South Brum, Austria, Taiwan, Japan. This is mad. As if you're watching from Japan. Perth, Redditch, Sydney. Yes. Shout out to you all then. So there's so many of you commented. Walsall, big up to you, my friend. Big up to you. Edinburgh, Barbados. I think that sounds nice. Shout out to you, Jay. Pelsall, that's my neck of the woods where I grew up. Pelsall, Sheffield is where I grew up as a kid. So Pelsall, I know that very, very well. We've got this one here, Tennessee. How good is that? Tennessee. Brazil. You're all legends, man. You're all legends. I can't believe it. Right. So let's just chat about the game then. Early thoughts on the game before it starts. We got how long we got? We got 45 minutes, 15 minutes, sorry, before the game starts. But I've got to say, you've got to wait and see whether this Villa TV link can hold up for a whole game. I only ever do watch-alongs for pre-season games, so there was one time where it didn't hold up, so that's on Villa TV and not me, I'm afraid. So thoughts on the game, then we've got a bit of a mixed lineup, and I think this one is more of like a follow-on from sort of last season. I think that's what I'm going to expect from the game, sort of like performance-wise and sort of how are we going to set up. I think because we haven't got the whole of the squad back, I expect it to be sort of part of what happened sort of like last season as well. So, yeah, I'm just excited to see some of the youth players in this one. We then do move over to America for our main bulk of our pre-season tour. That's when I think it's going to start to be everybody together, everybody, the whole squad sort of really working hard, getting to grips with the system and formation. Those games are going to be shown live on Sky Sports main event. Those games are a Premier League tournament, so Villa TV has no rights to anything to do with the Premier League. So that's going to be shown on the main event. So Monday the 24th, we have got Newcastle at the Lincoln Financial Field Stadium, followed by Fulham on the 27th at the Exploria Stadium. And then we have got Brentford. So I really like that we have got Premier League fixtures. I think the fact that we've got Premier League fixtures in there just gets you accustomed to the pace of the Premier League early, doesn't it? I think you can't set up better, in my opinion. You want to be playing Premier League games. And then we have two fixtures against Lazio on the 3rd and Valencia on the 5th. That game, I think, will have a split squad. I think half will play Lazio, half will play 2 days later at Valencia. So those are two really good fixtures as well. I'm not too bothered about results. I don't look at the games and think, okay, if we lose this game, it's meltdown central. Because, you know, there could just be an absolute banger from anywhere. There can be I don't know, dodgy decisions, etc. So I think results don't matter, but for me, performances kind of do. I want to see like patterns of play. I want to be able to see what we're doing, like how we're playing. I want to see us keeping possession. I want to see us playing out from the back really well. I want to see some players getting a few goals, some players getting some assists that can sort of take that into the new season. I think when I really look at last season, and I was looking back at what happened, and you had sort of like the coach didn't go, did he? It was just Gerrard that went there. There was a lot of running. There was just the games were quite poor, weren't they? I look back at the games and I think Leeds was a poor performance in pre-season. We had Brisbane, which was a poor performance. We had was it Stade Rennes? That was a poor performance, which then led into the start of the season, and we weren't that great, were we? So what I'm trying to say is I want to see some decent football in pre-season that will filter through, and I know it will with Unai. I know that will happen. So some of you are saying that the game has been delayed by, is it 10 minutes? So my Villa TV stream isn't starting yet either, so I'm not sure what's going on with that, because that's, oh yeah, here we go. I think it might be working. Yes, so I've got pictures now of players on the pitch. So the stream looks like it should be working. So, yeah, so that's what I'm expecting. So shall we have a couple of, oh, I'm guessing I say a couple, there's loads of you watching. So let's go with some score predictions then for this game. Normally it's a high scoring game, isn't it? There's normally a lot of goals. So I'm going to go with a Villa. Going to go 4-1. I'm going to go 4-1. I think they might score today, but I'm going to go 4-1. And we'll see what some of you guys are saying in the chat then. So we've got 6-1, 8-0, 4-0, 3-0, 12. I mean, Bobby, come on. Don't think it's going to be 12. 4-0, 2-0, 4-0. What's the lineup? Are you lately? That's very naughty of you. So that's the Villa lineup. So we got 4-0, 4-0, 4-0, a lot of 4-0s. Monchi's at the friendly. Monchi's been at the training ground quite a lot as well. I am absolutely loving that Matty Cash video. Has anybody seen that Matty Cash video? Day in the life of Matty Cash. Oh my days, it's fantastic. Following him from his front door all the way through his day at training, the food he's eating. Oh, what a dream. What a dream. It's absolutely amazing. But anyone who's not watched it, go back and have a look. Yeah, so a lot of high scoring 5-0s, 4-0s, 3-1s, 5-0s, 4-0s. So, yeah, so I think the biggest one was 12, wasn't it? Okay, no, he's changed his mind now. He's gone 4-0. 4-0 Walsall. 4-0 Walsall. First one to predict a 4-0 Walsall win. So, yeah, so there we go. There's all score predictions. I'm going 4-1, so we'll go 4-1. Goal scorers, we'll go Watkins double, Watkins times 2, Buendia, and I'm going to bag him. I'm going to bag Kellyman when he comes on. Trust me, Villa fans. Amari Kellyman. He's the name to remember. Amari Kellyman. So that's the lineup that's on the screen now anyway. 4-0. So we've got, I'm guessing we've still got about 20 minutes till kickoff then. So if it's not kicking off till 1. Reckon Diaby will sign. Yes, I do. I think Diaby is sort of our next number one target, isn't he? Fabrizio last night or this morning. Was it this morning? Let's just have a quick look at when he at what his last tweet was, because he tweeted again today, didn't he? So he's put where is it? Or was it last night? I think it might have been last night. Anyway, Fabrizio here we go. So 14 hours ago, Fabrizio put Aston Villa will bid again for Diaby. The plan is clear. So the plan is that clear. The plan is to bring him in. So it feels like it was get Tielemans in, Pau Torres, all our focus on getting Pau Torres in. Next phase is Moussa Diaby. Then I imagine it's going to be to bring in, what do we reckon next? I reckon, I've got a feeling that there's another central midfielder coming in. I think there will be like a striker /10 /winger /support striker coming in, one of them roles that I think it'll be in that mould. And I think then we need a keeper. We desperately need another goalkeeper. The right back situation is very interesting because, you know, when you sort of let a right back go that was like your number one target, your number one right back sort of thing, you know, because he was the head of Matty Cash majority of last season. To let him go and then not bring one in, I think is going to be really interesting. I don't think it's interesting for this game, but I think for that next friendly against Newcastle, I think we might get our answers of what's going on defensively. Because if you're talking about what we've got currently, we've got two left backs in Moreno and Luca Dean. Okay, you want two, don't you? I think so. You want two centre halves. Most teams generally have three, and then sort of like a Chambers. We've got four and a Chambers. So to me, that might mean that one goes right back and plays the current system. Or if Unai completely changes the system, we could go full tilt, Man City vibe, and have a centre back going into midfield, i.e. Torres. So I think you're not going to see the answers now unless we either sign a right back or we'll see for those American tour games when it starts to get more serious what we're all about. So let's have a little look in the chat then of what some of you guys are saying. So we've got right back. We need a right back. I agree. I think if we play the way we played last season, then maybe. But we stacked with centre backs, aren't we? So if we don't do this centre back to right back, there's two centre backs that aren't playing, which is fine. But you know, that's two good centre backs that aren't playing. So goalkeeper has to be. Backup keeper as well, and a right back, Guendouzi. Hope we get a couple before the USA tour. I think that's what we're trying to do with the RB. I think we're trying to get the RB in for this tour, aren't we? And I did say a couple of weeks ago that I would really like another signing in before this USA tour. I think if we get another one in before this USA tour, and then we can I think we're a bit more chill, aren't we? I think we've got our new defender, we've got a new midfielder, we've got a new winger. I think we can sort of like turn our attention to striker, right back or whatever, and the goalkeeper. We'll get onto the goalkeeper in a minute. Bidace, 2 goals. Aaron Ramsey, 3-1. We need a right back. Right, a lot of you are still saying right back. So this will be interesting to gauge. Are you not having one of our centre backs going to right back? If you're saying right back, are you saying that you think we're going to have 4 centre halves, and then we're going to potentially sign another right back? Is that all the ones that are saying right back? Is that what you're saying? What do you reckon for Lloris as backup? Nah, he's too good. He wouldn't come and sit on the bench, and that's the problem. What you've got with the goalkeeper situation. Let's just filter through this chat a little bit. All right, random. Carlos and Pau. We don't need 4 centre backs. I think we do if we play them in a different system or stick with the same system. Conte could play right back. Best defence on the planet. Do you know what I keep thinking about this defence? You know, like when we're like 2-1 up against, I don't know, Chelsea, and we do that sort of like 6 at the back, and like we start bringing on like, I don't know, say like if Torres and Mings have started, and we bring on like Conser and Carlos, and like that back 4 vibe, and then 2. I just think you ain't breaking that down. Like you are not getting through that brick wall. My apps work. No, I've gone through Safari, so I'm watching it through Safari and like the website rather than the app. Villa TV is very temperamental. If you add their app into that equation, you're adding extra problems for yourself. So I would go through Safari web browser and then Villa TV, because I would say my confidence on this Villa TV stream working for the whole thing is probably about 67%. So there we go. Napoli want Luca Dean. Do we need a new left back? My general vibe was if Moreno wasn't injured, I think we would have replaced Luca Dean with someone younger. That was my initial vibe, and I think there's probably players in this squad who we like. I don't know. Let's pick another player. Matty Cash, right? Say if a team bid 35 million for Matty Cash, I don't think we'd say no. So I think there's players in the squad still that we would potentially sell for the money, and I think Luca Dean is probably he's probably one of those players that if the right money comes in, then we'd sell him. And I mean, look what wage he's on, 150k a week. It's a lot of money in it. A lot of money for Luca Dean. We've got Robin saying big mistake and we're letting Young go. No, I don't think it's a big mistake. I think it's just, yeah. I just think it's yeah. I just don't think it's a. I don't think we could say it's a big mistake. We don't know whether it is or it isn't, do we? Like if we signed a new right back and he got injured and Cash got injured, like maybe nah. I don't know. I just think no. I'm not. I don't think it's a big mistake at all. I think we'll either get better or we'll change the system. Sam Johnson, that's a little cheeky shout for goalkeeper. So here's a good little question before we start. Who's departing this summer? That's the question. I would say departing would be the standard. Nakamba, Sanson, Olsen. I think he'll leave. I think Olsen will leave. I think Luca Dean may go. I think because there is a lot of noise about Luca Dean, I think he may go. Then Donker, I think he'll go. Chambers, I think will keep because he'll add for the quota for Europe. And I think Archer stays, Irabunan stays, and I would say Ramsey may stay or go. I'm not sure on Ramsey. I think he had some good loan spells, but I think he's had sort of like bit part loan spells where he's been at half a club at Norwich, half a club at Middlesbrough. Could he do with like a full championship season? Maybe. I don't know, just my vibe, but I think he may have that. Whereas someone like Irabunam, I think we need a quota of players to stay, don't we? I think they have to be from our academy / homegrown / yeah. I think there's got to be about 4 or 5. So who are the 4 and 5? So I think Irabunan, Villagine Bidace, I think he might have a big pre-season. So it's interesting to see how he does. So yeah, Simic, he is a good shout. We did a transfer hub on him. We did a transfer hub on Simikin. Consa's fine at left back, right back. Sorry, Consa is more than capable. The thing that I like about Consa is it's the defensive stature. I do have the reservation of sort of ball at feet over on that side. Not sure, but I think Matt, this is what pre-season's all about. If he's being trained in that role all pre-season, then he gets accustomed to the way of playing, then he'll be fine. But we've got that right back tucking in, left back goes forward. You're making that 3 at the back, then the centre back stature makes a bit of sense, doesn't it? Thank you, Vic. a lot of you are sort of saying about Consa can do it. So, right, should we have a bit of how long we got? We got 5 minutes then, I think. We got 5 minutes. Right, so let's talk about, here we go, our sponsor. Hello, our partner, Against the Odds. Shout out to you. Luke, my man, about to head up to Notts. Looking forward to listening. Delighted to see Aaron Ramsey in up the Villa. Yes, shout out to Against the Odds. If anyone hasn't gone and checked out their socials, go ahead and do so. And also go and check out our episode that we did as well. It's really, really good. Really, really good. So we've got a new member. Mark, shout out to you, mate, for being a member. Thank you very much. Right, let's try and get up to date with some of the comments. Try and just filter through them before it starts to get on top of it. Yeah, interestingly, that Wesley's still nowhere to be seen, having come back. So he's nowhere to be seen. I did see someone the other day saying, is it time to bring him back? No, it's not. It's not, I'm afraid. We can't have him back. Not a chance. Another member, we've got Mark. Cheers, mate, for being a member. Thank you for your support. We've got a Walsall fan in the building. Thank you for tuning in. Got a nice little comment here. Hope you're okay, mate. Best Villa channel. Can you tell me if I'm on the correct screen on the Villa channel? What does it look like? You've just got like them warming up now. The players are warming up. Mings isn't there. For any of you that want to see the team, this is what the team is. We're a friendly environment. I'm from Walsall, so we can allow the Walsall fans to be in here today. Let them be in here for today. Against the Odds class. My guitars, I've got a Stratocaster and a Telecaster. Those are my two guitars. So yeah, right. Yeah, Duran must be injured. If you want to watch the game, it's on Villa TV. It's $4.99. Interestingly, we're doing a few little set piece. I've never seen this before. A couple of little like set piece routines. Proper. Never seen this before. No chance. Absolutely no chance you getting a tune out of me. If we win something, I'll play something. But yeah, we got to work for that. So we got to work for that. Right. So yes, that's the team. They're just doing some sort of like set piece routine. I think this is the subs that are doing the set piece routine, or are these the starters? No, these are the starters, I think. Yeah, Feeney. What's going on with this kickoff time as well? How far are we delayed here? Because it feels like it's like 10 past now. Oh no, teams are coming out now. Yeah, so those must have been the No, that's so weird. So those players were the actual players, and now they're taking off their bibs and they're going to play the game. I've never seen that before. So it looks like a good turnout at Walsall. Kickoff is going to be at 10 past them. Who are you most excited about in that lineup? I'm excited about Philogene Bidace, Feeney, Carlos, Irabunum. You know what you're going to get in this game with the actual first teamers. Just get through the game. But those sort of players that have been out on loan, I'm looking for them to impress. And then my man, I'm going to tell you, Kellyman is the one. Kellyman is the one, Villa fans. He is the one that I am sort of rooting for. There we go. We've got a little timer in the top screen. That's going to show you what minute I am on. So the timer will be in the top screen. So we've got, not sure where Duran is. I think Duran might be injured. All the others aren't back yet. So this is what I was saying earlier about, some of pre-season in America. That's sort of like the main start of it, I think. How are you doing, Jake? Are you all right, mate? Hope the little one, the birth of the new little one, goes well, and see you at Villa, mate. Jake sits in front of me. Someone's asked about Louis Barry. I'm not sure, I'm not sure. Really not sure on Louis Barry. So refs just doing some stuff with the mascot. Will be interesting to see what formation we play. What's so special about Kellyman? I'll just really rate him. I mean, he every time I've seen him play for the under 23s, he's looked bright, lively. His touch is good. His awareness is great. His finishing is good. He just looks like a really good player to me at such a young age. So that's why I rate him, and a lot. He's got a good running sort of style. He sort of drifts and glides, which is, it's mad. But when you watch him, you'll see. You'll see. Do you think Brennan Johnson has? Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen that Brennan Johnson has took Forest out of his Instagram bio. I don't know whether that's a thing. Do you know what I mean? To think that he's signing for a new club, but yeah, I mean, I've seen now people are like tracking flights and stuff, aren't they? And we're getting into that time of year, aren't we? Can you tell us the formations are looking like and who's where when kicks off? Yes, definitely. Dougie Louise is captain for this game, so Dougie Louise has got the armband. So what are we going for? So teams are lining up for kickoff. So far, it looks like a standard back four. It looks pretty much what we got. Looks like the same to me, how they're lining up for this kickoff. Walsall are kicking the game off. Walsall in an all white strip, Villa in the home shirt, because we haven't released our away shirt yet. So, right, let's get this timer going. What's the ref doing? Right, I'm trying to get this time bang on. Right, there we go. So the game has kicked off. So we have got Watkins up top with Buendia. Yeah, it's the same formation as what we played last season. You've got Louise and Irabunan in the double pivot. You've got a back four of Feeney and Carlos with Luca Dean and Matty Cash. So far, it looks like the same formation as last season. You've got Ramsey that's slightly ahead of Louise. So Ramsey sort of playing in the Ramsey vibe. So we've got Ramsey in the Ramsey vibe. And then we've got Bidace out on the right. Buendia is just off Ollie Watkins. So same formation so far as last season. Villa have got the ball. We've just played a long raking pass and it's gone to the Wolves goalkeeper. No worries, mate. Right. Let's try and get on top of some of the comments then. Pete Tastu did my hair. Myself, mate. I cut my own hair, mate. It's a little bit scrappy. Walsall are coming forward now with the ball on the right, trying to dribble past Feeney. Defended well by Feeney, who's knocked it out for a throw-in. Feeney's good at that as well. Feeney's defending, sort of like he's 1v1 defending. Pretty good, to be fair. Feeney, he loves a Justin special jacket potato as well. Absolutely loves it. He's always going in Justin's shop. So yeah, Feeney. So Feeney's on the left. Diego Carlos is on the right. So I think that's where Carlos would play anyway, on that right-hand side. That's where he played in that partnership to start with Mings anyway, wasn't it? He played on the right and Mings was on the left. Corner to Walsall. Found the back post. Villa pressing well. Keeper's punched it out. Walsall penning us in at the minute. We're getting penned in. Now gone down on the left-hand side. That's it. Irabuna nearly won the ball back, but it sort of just bounced off him. Walsall have started brightly, cut inside. And I think that's a foul. Is that a foul? No? Oh, now he's called the foul. It was a foul by Dougie Louise. Nice little bit of play from that Walsall player. Cut inside. Nice little cheeky flick as well. And it was Ramsey and Louise who sort of doubled up on him. Do you think Unai Emery will include some of the young prospects in the coming season? The Archer, definitely. He has to, mate. He has to. He has to fill the quota to qualify for his team to play in Europe. So some of the homegrown players have to be in the squad. What and where is Justin's shop? It's in Sutton. It's called Ted's. Ted's baked potatoes. That's where I used to go and get my lunch, and that's where I met Justin. We used to always talk about the Villa. It's like you ask for a baked potato, and he puts all like different fillings, like cheese and beans, curry, like tuna, like that's what you ask. You ask for that, and that's what he puts on your potato. The chat's going mad. It's hard to keep up with so many of you in here. So yeah, I do think that some of the players will have to be in there. The ball's gone in, cleared away by Carlos. We're under a bit of pressure. Walsall have really started brightly, knocking the ball around really well. I'll probably say this is possibly one of the best Walsall sides in a few years. They ended the season quite well, and they are sort of getting their act together again. Who out of the kids do you reckon will feature this season? I'm going to go with Irabunam. I'm saying Bidace. I think Bidace maybe. Archer. Possibly Ramsey. I think some of those have got a feature. Afternoon, mate. Carlos is on the right. Feeney's on the left. So Feeney's got the ball at his feet now, completely slowing it down, waiting for a Wolves player to come and engage. The under-23s play with the same style as well, possession-based football. They like to slow it down as well. So you can see that with the under-23s and the first team that we are starting to see that little bit of a pattern filtering down. So there's a foul. Irabunam broke through the lines. And Aston Villa have a free kick about 35 yards out from goal. It was Matty Cash that passed it into Irabunan. Irabunan took a touch, went to glide past the midfielder, and he was pulled down. Nice play from Irabunan, trying to break through and get in a little bit more of an advanced position. I think Walsall have been back a couple more weeks than Aston Villa as well, so they're going to be a little bit more fine-tuned, I think. But Irabunan's come forward again. Got a shot across. Can he get across in Bidace? Has found Buendia. Nice little bit of play there. It all came through. It all came through Irabunan, to be fair. He had sort of 2 bites at the cherry to try and to get his crossing. And it was Buendia that the ball came to Buendia in and around the penalty area, and his shot went wide. Potentially should do a little bit better in that area. But nice play. Villa finally getting on the ball, knocking it about quite nicely. We are still in the same formation, box midfield. So my clock is bang on with what it's on my stream as well. Who's on the bench? We have got on the bench. Let me have a look. We've got Sinisalo. Oh, chance. Corner to Aston Villa. Again, it was Emi Buendia on the edge of the 18-yard box, and it was blocked, and it's a Villa corner. So you've got Sinisalo, Wright, Konsa, Chambers, Sanson, Christine, Bogard, Revan, Tommy O'Reilly, Patterson, Kellyman, and Young. Tommy O'Reilly's brilliant as well. He's one that I haven't mentioned. Corner to Villa, claimed by the keeper. I've no idea. His loan spells haven't really set the world alight, have they? So I think there's still a lot of questions, to be fair. When you're looking at players that have been out on loan and had really good loan spells like Irabunan, Philogene Bidace, their loan spells, Cameron Archer, they've delivered everywhere they've been, where those sort of scratchy loan spells, and I know every loan spell sometimes won't work. It's just the way it is, isn't it? But I look at someone like Kesler Hayden. His loan spells haven't really been that great, apart from the Swindon one. MK Dons was okay. Again, Louis Barry's, it's the same, isn't it? So everyone's in panic mode. Of course, the Villa app has crashed for looking for ways to watch. Crazy. If you watch it on your Safari, just go on the website. It works for your Safari. I can't stream the game because I don't own the content. So Buendia's played a pass to Bidace, and Bidace has not controlled it. It's gone out for a Walsall throw in. Watkins is looking to press. Buendia's pressing. Well done by Watkins. Watkins has pressed. Oh, that's a not. Oh. Irabunan sort of pressurised a Walsall player, and he just couldn't get it under control. He gave a free kick away against the Walsall centre-back. But the Walsall centre-back's trying to dwell on the ball a little bit. And, yeah, Villa are pressing quite well. Yeah, I think when Archer comes back, But I think they're all back next week, aren't they? I think a lot of them are back next week. I'm not sure where Archer will be because that tournament only finished the other day, didn't it? But he's got to be back soon, hasn't he? Yeah, I can't show the game. Um, how do you do a fade on your own hair? Oh well, I used to work at Tony and Guy, so my hairdressing abilities should be quite good. Um, and you just learn how to do it. Just get the clippers and just keep fading it, and yeah. Um, what do you think of the new signings? Really good so far. Really, really good. I think Tielemans is a brilliant player to get in on a free. Absolutely ball. He's a baller, isn't he? He scores goals. He's a great technical midfielder. He'll add a lot to our midfield. We've got Pau Torres, an Aston Villa ball playing centre back. I go back to those early days of playing out from the back and everybody having those hearty mouth moments. Boot it, get rid of it. We don't want to mess about with it back here. What's this? But to now have a player that can do that is just fantastic. I will say there's a lot of you watching. We've got we've got 900 of you watching this. So if you can hit a like, if you can subscribe to the channel, if you are new, it'll just help support me and the growth of this channel. So if you can do that, it would be massive. So cheers if you can up the Villa. The website's not working. Have you bought the game? So you have to go on Villa TV. It'll say Walsall and Villa. Purchase the game, and it should work. Yeah, I'm on the 10th. My clock is not working now. Why is it doing that? All right, let's see why this clock's not working. Right. Right, we have to sack off the clock because it's not working now. That's annoying. So where were we? Yeah, that's what it should do. And we're just in shops in Sutton Coldfield Town Centre. He's in Sutton Town Centre. And I got that Villa Park. They're all off Etsy. So go on Etsy's website, type in Villa, and there's they're all designed by different people. So yeah, they're all from different people, but they're cool. The score's 0-0. The score is 0-0. Villa have had the first big chance when Deer had a chance. Probably should have made the keeper work a little bit, but it's pretty even. Walsall are coming forward now. Closed down well by Ramsey. Martinez rumours. I'm not having it. I'm not having any Martinez rumour. I cannot see anybody paying the money that we want for Emi Martinez. I just think he's too expensive. And I don't know. I just don't think Chelsea will spend what we value Martinez at. Torres isn't at the game, so Torres isn't playing. He's only had a couple of sessions. Yeah, to be fair, that pitch does look quite weird, don't it? It is like rippling, isn't it? Now you've said it, I can't not get used to it. It looks like that, doesn't it? Once you see it, you can't unsee it, can you? But yeah, the stream seems to be holding up okay to start with. When do you reckon the away kit will be announced? What colour? I reckon it's going to be white. Thank you. I think it'll be white. Probably be announced on the tour, won't it? Do they normally do that? I think they do that now. They normally announce a kit sort of while they're away. So I think it'll probably be halfway through that tour. I don't think you can watch it for free, mate. I wouldn't have a clue where you can watch this for free. Justin's a legend. Feeney is looking good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's comfortable on the ball. He's sort of graces the football pitch really well. Here's Watkins coming forward now. Watkins is looking to hold off a few players. He's managed to get the ball away to Matty Cash. Cash is on the right. Watkins back to Matty Cash. It's found Dougie Louise now. He's pinged a nice, lovely ball over to Luca Dean, who has passed it back. Oh, it's gone out for a goal kick. It was a nice little ball from Dougie. Yeah, to be fair, Irabunan's looked good so far. Feeney's looking comfortable. We're looking quite decent, to be fair. We the shape of the team's good. It feels like it is a bit of a follow-on from last season. I think he has, Neil. I think he has. Carlos has played 2 games at the Poundland, and only 1 at Villa Park, hasn't he? But he's looking good in it, Carlos. He looks strong. He looks fit. He looks like he's back ready. The coach of the under-23, he's just got a new job, hasn't he? He's gone to a League One side, I think, or League Two. There's been changes, haven't there, to the setup. It's interesting that they've also got a set piece coach as well, the under-23s. So they've got. It feels like that is now the thing to have, isn't it? Set piece coach. Make sure if you haven't already, hit a like on the stream. Subscribe if you're new. Luca Dean looks a bit like on it, doesn't he? He looks a bit aggressive. He looks like he's really got a point to prove. He's just flew into a tackle there. So Luke, he looks like he's on it. Mad as well that like you've got Ramsey playing in the Ramsey role. We are 19 minutes into the game. I do have a little graphic, but it's not. It didn't work for some reason. Let's see if I can try and get it back on. Oh, I might have done it. Here we go. I think I've done it. So we're on 20. Oh no, I'm in a mare. We're going to sack off the timer. It's not working. Yeah, someone's already said that Monchi's at the game today. That's a foul by Bidace, around say 25 yards out. Cash was standing him up. Bidace has flew in behind him as the player's about to strike the ball. Not a great area to give away a free kick. Walsall got a couple of players standing over it now. Look like they may test the keeper from here. Nice little breakaway from Aaron Ramsey. Yes, so we're 22 minutes into the game, 0-0. Signings wise, looks like Diaby's coming in anyway. So I'm going to say another central midfielder, striker, keeper, right back. Oh, Watkins has just played a ball across the 6-yard box and nobody was there. I think it was Buendia who slid in to try and get on the end of it, but massive chance for Villa that. Massive chance. It was Watkins who kept the ball in. Beautiful ball. I know it was Aaron Ramsey who was trying to get on the end of it. It's on Villa TV, the game. Big chance. Big chance missed. What's your views on Brennan Johnson? I personally think Archie's the obvious choice as backup to Watkins. Yeah, I did an episode the other day on Brennan Johnson, and I'm just not sure on him. Like, there's things that I like. Watkins, brilliant turn there, driving forward now. Watkins again tried to get his shot away, blocked, foul on the edge of the box to Walsall. Watkins looks sharp. Watkins looks really sharp. It was Buendia who got the shot off. But Watkins, to me, looks very sharp indeed. Yeah, I just think I don't know. I think for the money, I just think it's a lot of money. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't excite me as much as a Diaby. I get that he's 22. He's got loads of potential. Unai can get him, into a fine player. But yeah, I'm just not sure on him. I think our qualifier is about the 24th. About the 24th, I think our qualifier is. I think the draw's in and around the 5th of August. Yeah, I think after DRB, I think there might be around three more. Yeah, I think one more. Three more, sorry. Around three more. Are you all having problems with the app then? Is the app not working? Yeah, my timer stopped. It's just not working, so I've sacked it off. I can't get it to work for some reason. But yeah, we're on about 25 minutes now. How are the B players? Yeah, I think Irabunan's looked good, settled well in there. Ramsey could have got on the end of that Watkins cross that went across the edge of the 6-yard box. That was close. Walsall are trying to play out from the back, and they've just played it out of play. Yeah, so Watkins to Ramsey across the 6-yard box. That was a big chance. Irabunan looks like he's settled really well. Fiend looks comfortable. Ooh, nice ball from Luis. Just pinged one over the top for Watkins to run onto, but it was just slightly overhit. But nice little variation there. We've been playing quite a lot of short stuff, and we've just sort of gone long. And Watkins was on his bike, and yeah, it's quite good that we're able to do that at times as well. Just play that ball that's straight over the top as well. Cheers, mate. Got someone watching from Greece. What's the chances of Diaby and a Sancho double swoop? And would you like to see it happen? Diaby, defo. I think Diaby is. I'd say I'm getting closer towards 80% sure he'll come in. Yeah, someone's got you clock. But yes, all right. I think Sancho and Emery would be amazing, but that one looks like he's going to stay now, doesn't it? What camera do you use? I've got like a Sony 4K camera that can plug into the laptop, so I use that. Yeah, kit watch. It actually looks okay, you know. That's a foul on Watkins. The kit from behind as well. The blue and the blue at the back with the claret looks really cool. I've gone off that badge, definitely. Has anyone else gone off that badge? I can't have that badge at all. It's just don't look right to me. I know we all wanted the round badge back, but yeah. Not sure. Don't like it. Crossed in, header. Who was that? It was Irabunan with a header from a swooping free kick. He's looked good, you know. He's looked good. There aren't any barbers in South Africa who can do a proper fade. Meanwhile, you're doing it on your own head. Love the Newcastle fan on Twitter moaning about them getting... Yeah, I saw that. It was funny. I saw that. The clock's gone, guys. I'm sorry. I can't get the clock to work. Right. Bear with. Right. Bear with. No. 30 minutes gone. And Walsall have a corner. Oh, Walsall have scored. Absolute fumble in the box. Walsall have scored off a free kick. A corner, sorry. Wasn't dealt with on the first contact. It sort of just landed at a Walsall player's foot. And there we go. 1-0 to Walsall. Let's have a look at it closer. So I think it was Feeney who it just sort of landed at his foot. He couldn't get any contact on it. Really made a mess of it, and yeah, Walsall have scored. So Walsall 1-0. So that's a bit annoying, isn't it? Right, little bit of a fumble. Villa now coming forward, cleared away. 32 minutes gone. Villa keeping possession of the football now. It has been a pretty even game, really. It's not been much in it. Villa obviously look like they've got that little bit of a brighter spark, but yeah, poor defending from that corner. Someone's asked me what my favourite away ground is. I'm gonna go with favourite away ground. Actually, like Chelsea, you know. Chelsea's one that I like. Just really like it, to be fair. Walsall are actually pressing us quite well. I'm on 33. They are pressing us quite well. My thoughts on Finazaz. I like him, but I don't think he's going to play for Aston Villa. No, I don't. I think he's a good tidy player, but I don't think he's what we need. So Villa now keeping hold of the ball a little bit, keeping hold of it okay. It's gone now back to the goalkeeper. A little bit of possession-based football. All right, mate. Try and get through the chat a little bit. So where are the fans going when I'm guessing that their season ticket holders are going to have to go into the Trinity and Doug Ellis, and then I imagine that the people that are members, I think those tickets will be few and far, but you know, I don't think there'll be that many tickets going on a match day. I think if you think about how many tickets are available after season ticket holders and the away fans, Villa now coming forward with Ramsey. The ball has gone into the box. Buendia at the edge of the box works quite nicely. Louise knocked it out to Matty Cash, whipped in, headed away. Bidace with a nice touch. Open the angle with a Cash overlap. The ball's gone out for a corner to Aston Villa. Nice little bit of pressure there from Villa. So, you know, if you're talking about this 3,000 away fans, 30,000 season ticket holders, the rest of those tickets go to members. Season ticket holders from the North Stand are going to have to be sort of looked after. So, yeah. Short free kick. Little scramble in the box. Still a scramble in the box. And cleared away. Villa putting a little bit of pressure on. 36 minutes gone. Now the clock works, but it reset itself. So because it reset itself, it's not letting me reset it to the minute that the game's on for some reason. So in the second half, I'll be able to reset it at half time for like a 45. It's just not, for some reason, it's just not letting me. Um, it's just not letting me reset this clock for some reason. Um, so yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, but oh, yeah. Right, hold on, I think we might have some success here. Right. Ah, no. Why has it just done that? Right, let me try and do it at half time. What do you think of Jao Felix in behind Watkins? Yes, I think that would be absolutely amazing. Yes, James, I'm from Sheffield too, my friend. Big up to you. Villa now coming forward. Emi Buendia has played the ball to Dougie Luiz. It's all looking a little bit, it's breaking down a little bit when we get in and around the 18-yard box, but first game back. I think it's stopped raining now, hasn't it? At the game, I don't think it's raining. "39 minutes, 5 minutes till half time. We will have this game that we normally play on at half time. So all stick around and see if you can guess what the answers are. I've been on a bit of a roll with it, to be fair. I've been sort of guessing the answers pretty good. So we'll see how you guys can do. Yeah, Watkins does look lively. I agree. I think he's looked the most lively player for Villa. Luis looks just like Luis, doesn't he? He's just doing Luis stuff. Shape of the team looks good. Um, apart from that annoying goal we conceded, part of it we've looked pretty decent. I charge 25, mate. 25, and I come to you. That is how much I charge. Um, probably sounds quite a lot, but I used to charge 46, so it's basically half price. Um, yeah, basically half price. So you've basically you have all distracted me. We've got a penalty. So I'm that far behind on the chat that we got a penalty. Ollie Watkins, who needs to start bagging these penalties. And there you go. Smack it, man. Villa 1, Walsall 1. Watkins, for me, has looked the best player on the pitch. Has bagged 1-1. So, great penalty as well. Good contact. Bottom left. Hit inside of the net. And when it hits the inside of the net, you know, the keepers struggle to save those ones. So, Villa 1, Walsall 1. So 43 minutes, 2 minutes until half time. Cheers, everyone who has watched the first half with us. It's great having so many of you in here watching it. So we are going to do guess the player at half time, guess the badge. I don't know what the answers are either. So you guys can all shout out in the chat what you think the answers are. And yeah, you can just get involved. So there we go. Good penalty from Watkins. I was that distracted that I had no idea that there was a penalty. 1-1, love it. That's what I mean. That's you're all here for that on the edge of your seat stuff, and I haven't even got a clue that there's a penalty. Yeah, I think Watkins will get 20 goals. I think Watkins will get 20 goals this season. So yeah, I think Watkins will get 20 goals. So right. So we are at half time then. Right, let's go. See who can do this then. Let's go. That would be £25. That would be £1 per hair for me. Right, okay. So we are now going to play guess the football club first. So we'll do guess the football club first. So what you've got to do is make the screen bigger. So here now is going to be a badge there. So in there, see that little badge? So you've got to guess what football badge that is. Every time you see, it's 1-1. Every time you guess, the little circle gets bigger and bigger. So in the chat now, fire away at what badge you think that is. There. So I have not. So we've got Preston, Plymouth, Genk, Coventry. So should we go? Southampton? I don't know about Southampton. Should we go Preston first? No. Oh, it is. It is. Well done for whoever guessed Preston. Whoever guessed Preston, where are you Preston's at? We've got Dan guessed Preston, Tom, Alfie. We've got Thinkosaurus, Dan. A lot of you guessed Preston. So fair play to you all that guessed Preston. Right. Next one. Let's go. This one's hard now. Right. This one's hard. So we'll go on to today's. Close that. Okay. I think I've got this already. Okay. So I think I've got this one. I'll let you fire away first and I'll tell you mine. So guess the football player. So who's that? I'm going to hazard my first guess as Nick Pope. That's who I'd go with. So we've got Harvey Barnes. We've got Mount, Carl Walker, Ross Barkley, Pope. I'm going Pope. Ben White, Edison, Declan. That's a good shout. Rice. A lot of you saying Pope. A lot of you now seeing Pope, aren't you? Right, should we go first one with Pope? Nick Pope, yeah? I knew as soon as I saw that, I thought that's Nick Pope. So who guessed? You got Pope. So there's loads of you there went with Pope. Well done to you all for going with Pope. Let's try and do some more then. Let's try and do another one. Right. We can do another one. Right. No idea who this is. Oh God. Okay. Who's that? This one's hard. This one's gonna be hard. This one is gonna be hard. Who's that? It looks like it looks like a unit. I don't know why. It just looks like an absolute unit. That does. Someone's put bet. It's got to be. It's a footballer. McGinn. Yeah, McGinn's a shout. Do you know what it reminds me of? Reminds me a little bit of Dunn, Richard Dunn. I'm getting like Richard Dunn vibes there. Milner, Oliver Skip. Should we go Oliver Skip? Let's go Skip. So they don't play in the Premier League. So it's not a Premier League player. So Gerard Moreno. Xavi Simmons. No, it's not on it. Bale. Someone's put Bale. It's not Oliver Skip. We already had, and it's not a player that's in the Premier League. Right, someone's gone Cruz. So they don't play in La Liga. So it's got to be Italian League, French, Lobotka. Someone's gone Lobotka. Oh, we've got one clue. They're playing Serie A. So this player plays in Serie A. So they're playing Serie A. You can see it's got a bit. The Dzeko, mate? No. I'm not sure it's Dzeko. Let's go. Let's go with Dzeko. That's a good clue now. They play for Inter Milan. They now play for Inter Milan. So we now play for Inter Milan. You got it. You got it. There we go. We got that one. That one was hard, weren't it? Well done. We've got De Vrij. Well done to you. Well done. Well done. Yeah, a lot of you were saying that towards the end. So well done for you guys for putting that in there. Right, should we do? I reckon we've got time for another one. There seems some of you that know your stuff, right? So we're going to go for this one then. We'll go for this game. I am terrible at this. So you've got 4 guesses to guess where this player plays for or who does he play for now. Okay. So he started his career 2017, 2018 at Porto B. 23 appearances, 2 goals. What are we going with here? Someone's put Goncalves. Are you all being serious? Alex Telles, Ruben Diaz, Militao, Dallo, João Felix. Right, Oscar's sure it's Militao. No. He then went to Porto first team during the same season and played 6 games and scored no goals. We've got Dallo. Do you reckon Dallo? I have no idea. You absolute legends. Who's got that there? Fair play to you. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. And you. And you. You guys know your stuff, man. I'd have absolutely no idea. Well done. You all deserve a round of applause for that because that was fantastic. Right, let's go for. Right, let's go for another one. Man with a beard. Who's that then? Who is that? Right. Yeah, I think Gvardiol is a good shout. I think that's what we're going to go with first. And that's what we've got wrong. So we've got that one wrong. Red kit as well. Red kit. I don't think it's Euro. Someone's gone Salah. Could it be? His hair looks short though. Oh, it's a forward in the Premier League. Could it be? I don't think none of you have put him. I don't think none of you have put him. I'm going with forward in the Premier League, Malpai. And I'm wrong. Who else could that be? Diego Costa. You guys know. You guys know. You guys are too good. You guys are too good at this. Diego Costa, Costa. You're all legends, man. You're all really good at it. Fair play. Right, I reckon we got time. I reckon we got time for one more. Who's that? I'm going to say Bolly. Bolly. Pogba. DRB. Bolly. Yeah, I think it might be, My guess is terrible. Or it might be. Is it Danilo? Danilo from Forest. No. I may as well just let you guys play. Like you're saying Benteke. I'm not having this. I'm not having this. Getting that. Your football knowledge is phenomenal. That's why I've guessed them as player tonight, but that is phenomenal. I've got to say, you bunch of legends. Right, the teams are back out then. The teams are back out. Hopefully, you've had a bit of half-time entertainment there. You guys smashed that then. Glad you. Who said it was fun? Someone put it was fun. That's on. Just type in "where were you" on Google. So we've got Callum Chambers is on. Chambers is on. We've got, is that Sanson, number 20? Who's number 20? Maybe just get it on Twitter. Yeah, so Sanson's on. Um, right, your clock's back. So hopefully it stays working. Right, so all I can see is Sanson is on and Callum Chambers is on so far. Bidace is still on. I think that might be Bogard on for Feeney. Cash is still on. Chambers has gone into midfield, so that would be Chambers for Irabunum. Watkins is still up top. And I think Sanson has come on for Buendia. So Sanson is playing in a more advanced position. And I think they're the only changes from what I can see. Keeper, we might have made a keeper change. Yeah, Bogard is really good. 1-1. 1-1. It was a scrappy goal for Villa to concede. Feeney failed to clear a corner. And then we got a penalty. But don't ask me how we got the penalty because I wasn't paying attention. But Watkins stuck the penalty away. Oh, so Sanson for Ramsey. And so it's Conser's on. Yeah, so it is Conser that's on. Yeah, so Feeney, Irabunum, Ramsey, for Conser, Chambers, and Sanson. So Chambers has gone into central midfield. Yeah, Buendia is still on. So starting the second half, we're keeping a little bit of possession. I think this is just it's always one of them games that you just. So it's the first one, isn't it? And the USA tour is going to be the one where it all really steps up. It's 1-1. Watkins with the Villa goal. Villa look to be a little bit calmer on the ball so far in this half. I imagine Unai will want us to keep the ball a little bit better than what we did in the first half. So Bidace got the pen. He was doing a tricky little shuffle and got between two defenders. I think injuries are always the worry in pre-season, aren't they? You just want to get no injuries. Yeah, a lot of you are mentioning Buendia in the chat. I like Buendia, but again, it's that same old, isn't it? It's the consistency. I think he does give the ball away quite a lot, which is something that we need to really improve on. He needs more goals as well, more goals and assists. They all do. That that front line midfielders that they need more goals. So yeah, I think that's something that they've all got to work on. To be fair, it's a nice little reverse pass from Dougie. Dougie looks good. We've lost the ball on the edge of the box. Dougie looks fit. Watkins looks fit. It's 1-1. If you are new, make sure you hit a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be massive if you could subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I think he does, doesn't he? And it's when the arms go up and he gets he's frustrated and so yeah. There's loads in the FPL league. Chambers is playing in central midfield. If anybody wants the FPL league code, it is. I'll put it in the chat now. That's the code that I've put in there. So if you copy that code and go into join leagues, that's where you can do your team. So Villa coming forward now, got to the byline. Chance for Villa. Should get a shot away. Oh, corner to Aston Villa. Emi Buendia was the one that sort of had the ball. Cross came in, fell to Buendia. Little bit of he went to shoot, a little bit of a shimmy, and the ball has gone away for a corner to Aston Villa. My team is looking okay, I think. I did an episode the other day, didn't I? Of my initial team. I have changed it slightly. So this is the team that I have now gone with. So we've got Martinez, Trent, Esbutinan, Torres, Odegaard, Enciso, Madison, Saka, Bruno Fernandes, Watkins, and Haaland up top. So that's my team for now. I imagine it's probably going to change in the next couple of weeks, but so far that's what I am. I'm going with. I just like to have Villa players. I mean, I might change it, and there might be others that come out, but yeah, that's the team that I got for now. Luca Dean corner. Oh, player's gone down. What's the ref saying? Oh, Walsall player was pulling a Villa player's shirt. I don't know, man. I think maybe if there was a bit of VAR in the Premier League, you'd have a look at that. I think you'd have a little look at that. Archer's not on the bench. He's only just come back from the under-21s, hasn't he? Buendia's now got the ball. See, that's poor, that is. But it's fallen to Watkins, edge of the box. Watkins' hold-up play has been brilliant in this game. Shot from the edge of the box, just over. Corner to Aston Villa. I tell you what, Watkins looks good. Watkins looks really, really sharp. Hold up plays brilliant. It was gave away poorly by Buendia, but Watkins managed to salvage it. And it fallen to Sanson at the edge of the box. Yes, he's still alive. And Sanson got the shot away. Short corner by Villa, edge of the box, hammered over. And it has gone over the top of the stand by Matty Cash, straight into the car park. And go and fetch that ball back. Is Duran going to step up this season? I'd have liked to have seen him playing today, to be fair, but he's not in the squad. He's not there. So, yeah. All the way from Australia, John. How are you? You can get the shirt now. Can you get the training wear now? I think you might be able to get one of the T-shirts. I know what you're saying, but it's yeah, we need more. We need more of you to like. So basically, hit a like on the stream. We'll get more people in here, and subscribe if you're new. We do loads of content, and yeah, we can't do it without you guys that watch and your support. So cheers, everyone. The code again. I'll put the code in again. Oh no, that's the code to be a member. The code for the league is 4W94QB. That's the code to join the fantasy league. So far, we had a good question here. What would be my starting 11? I would go with, this would be right now, I would go Martinez, Luca Dean, Pau Torres, Tyrone Mings. Yeah, I think I'm going Tyrone Mings. Consa, Kamara, Louise, Tinnemans, McGinn. Right now, Bailey and Watkins. What it would be DRB out wide when DRB comes. Tielemans because Ramsey's injured. So I guess that would be a position that we could put Tielemans in. We look a little bit calmer on the ball this half. We do look a little bit better. We look a little bit more composed. We're keeping the ball a little bit better. I think we need to have a little bit more creativity. Watkins again has come deeper, came into a pocket. Watkins, that was nice from Watkins as well. It came a little bit deeper, received the ball, nice little give and go, and his touch just let him down slightly. But yeah, it was good work from Watkins again. I'm just having a look at what we got going on. It's 1-1. Two left-footed centre halves. Yeah, I don't see it being a problem. I don't see it being a problem. Villa have had a play on Matty Cash out wide to Philogene Bidace. Looks for an overlap, cut back inside, and we've lost the ball. And then there's a foul. And Walsall are now coming forward on the counter attack. He's took 2 touches and he's literally like ran the whole length of the pitch in the corner to Walsall. That was good play from that player for Walsall. Who's that, number 10? He was in a good attacking position then, and we sort of lost the ball. So if it's not 2 left-footed centre halves, then okay, you're basically saying Mings isn't playing. So it's Torres and Carlos. Yeah, because that's my vibe. Like 2 right-footed centre backs, nobody moans. We've got 2 right-footed central midfielders. What's the issue with 2 right-footed left backs? I don't really know. So if we say no, why are we saying no to that? I don't know why. So there's a Walsall player down injured. See, I think if I had to rate our centre backs currently with the ball at their feet, so their ball at their feet, I would say Pau Torres, Carlos, Mings, and Consa. Yeah, but Moreno is going to be injured for the first game, isn't he? So it's going to have to be Luca Dean. Corner, Dougie, near post, flick on, another corner to Aston Villa. Keeper gathered that one. It's 1-1. It's better to have a right-footed centre-back on the right for when they push out wide on that side. Otherwise, we'll get crucified down our right corner. Villa chance. Oh, what have we done? Little fumble in the box. I think it was Buendia who was trying to find someone and he just got shepherded out by it. But that was a bit of a chance for Villa there, I think. Sold. I think we answered that earlier, but just the standards, I think, the Cambers of this world. I think Carlos is coming off. Watkins has gone off. So Kellyman's on. Tommy O'Reilly's on. A lot of changes now for Villa. Buendia's off. Bidace's off. Carlos and Cash are off. So a load of changes for Villa. Make sure you hit a like on the stream. Subscribe if you are new. Helps me out. So thank you. Yeah, so it's a youthful team now. This is. Yeah, Duran's not there. There's been a complete change now to the lineup. Still in the same formation. Interesting. Unai was having a really good look and good word with Sanson then, so that's interesting. Daily viewer from Japan. What a legend. Thank you very much. I am not going to do watch-alongs during the season because I'll be at the games, but all pre-season games, we will be doing them. I think the American ones are going to be really interesting and really late, so they are going to be on at midnight. There's 2 midnight games coming from America, so we'll be doing midnight streams. So the night owls in the Up the Villa podcast world, we will be there. He was held back there. Tommy O'Reilly could potentially have been a penalty. So we've got 2 midnight streams. So looking forward to doing those against Newcastle and Fulham. So that will be next Monday, the 24th. Well, Monday after this Monday coming. And Thursday, the 27th at midnight. And then we'll have a Sunday stream on the 30th at 5 o'clock. So we'll be doing those. So join us, you Up the Villa podcast night owls. Your support's massive. Do you know what I mean? So, it's all about your opinions. So, thank you very much. If you want to become a member, I've put the link there. No, Duncan's just asked. So, yeah, if you click that link, you can become a member. How many homegrown players do we need to qualify? I think it's 4. It's in and around that number, I think. It's in and around 4. So I think 4 have got to be. Yeah, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it is around that, I think. The America games are going to be on Sky Sports main event. So they're a Premier League summer series. I think there's 6 or 8 teams from the Premier League that are in it. I think there's 6. Or 8. 6 or 8. They're defo on Sky. So those ones you'll be able to watch those on Sky. Thank you, mate. Watching from America. Who's playing where now with all these subs? Let's see if they've put anything. Okay, so we've got. Hold on. So we've got Marshall, Cash, Carlos, Luca Dean, Bidace, Dougie Luiz, Buendia, Watkins off. You've got Sinisalo, Bogard. So Bogard's at the back. You've got Ben Chrisen. He's gone to left back, I imagine. You've got Caden Young, Patterson, Revan, Tommy O'Reilly, and Kellyman. So, yeah. Decipher that if you can. AM, PM, Sunday, PM. So not it's not like on the evening. Yeah, for homegrown. Yeah, I'm sure it's something like that. Kellyman with a nice little touch there and a spin. Oh, I've told you about Kellyman. Ball comes to him, nice little spin and a twizzle. Just couldn't get a shot off. And a scramble in the box. We're playing okay. It's okay. Shape of the team's good. A lot of young players now. I know in this game normally we rock up with like it's like a full 11 in it, and it's like really really strong, but we've got a lot of players missing. That was good play. Well done. Great play. Oh, nice little through ball, nearly. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I saw that they were losing, weren't they? Yeah, it'd be interesting to see which of these youngsters do go on the tour. I imagine there'll be a lot of them, but I think some will be left behind because there are a lot now playing in this game. Tielemans isn't there. It's the 72nd minute. Some nice work down the left-hand side. What's he doing there? Is he give a free kick? Yeah, it's good to see a lot of the youngsters because they've all been sort of training with the first team for the last couple of the last week and a half, haven't they? So, Uno will want to have a look at them, won't he? That's poor. The ball's been lost in central midfield. Someone's put, has Pau Torres joined Villa? You a Villa fan? Yeah, Bidace is not spoke about much because he sort of went under the radar at Cardiff, didn't he? Archer and Ramsey, Iraboon, and they get all of the limelight. But Bidace had a really good loan spell at Cardiff. He's one that I think Emery is gonna like. Iraboonen's loan spell was slightly mixed, wasn't it? He started off well, had a new manager. Villa now coming forward. Nice little turn there, edge of the box. Can we get the ball in? Villa slowed it down a little bit now, being in an attacking area. Gone out wide to the left. "75 minutes gone. Sanson has. What's it, Sanson? So Villa got a free kick anyway. Richard's saying, have a drink. Walsall now come forward. Walsall have looked a bit flat second half, haven't they? They must have made a load of changes as well. I'll put that link again there for you. Yeah, Michael, you are right. Like, you can't lose your shit over a pre-season friendly result at Walsall. Yeah, I mean it would be a pretty ridiculous reaction to react like that. Ball over the top. Oh, yeah, I thought he was gone as well. But yeah, Sanson always comes back for the first pre-season game, doesn't he? And then that's it. See you later. Cheers, Duncan, for becoming a member. What a legend. Yeah. Biggest takeaway today. Watkins looks sharp. Watkins looks sharp. Nicely defended there. Looks like we've got a bit of a 4-3-3 vibe going on at the minute. Oh, it's fired into his feet. Come on, we're going to get a chance here. Oh, that's Tommy O'Reilly fired over the bar. He had the ball really fizzed into his feet then and sort of just opened up, and he's just fired one over the bar. Yeah, I think this game was exactly that. It was always going to be about assessing the youngsters, giving them a run out, and it's the first pre-season game, isn't it? I don't think we was never going to see the first 11 being rolled out for this game. Yeah, I'd say this is the best I've seen Walsall play as well. Thanks, mate. I do think the RB will be going to Villa. I think he will definitely end up at Villa. I think we're in for him now, aren't we? It's like everybody's reporting that we're in for the RB, so I think he'll be coming. Watkins scored for Villa, scored a penalty. I don't think there is any close because we've got quite a lot of games to come. We've now got games against Newcastle, Fulham, Brentford, Lazio, Valencia. So there's quite a few games we've got now. So I don't think there'll be any behind closed doors. Villa with a goal kick. Nine minutes to go. Yeah, someone's asked where Louis Barry is. I don't think he'll play. I don't know. I've got a vibe. I don't think he'll play for Villa. To be fair, just got a feeling. Nice feet there. Play on. Ref saying play on. Knock it out wide. How's your touch? Great touch. Great first touch. Oh, chance. That was a chance. Tommy O'Reilly fizzed in. Probably about that far away. Tommy O'Reilly's having a good half. Yeah, it was close, that was. 1-1. Villa putting on a bit of pressure now. Villa are starting to come on strong now. Got about 6 minutes to go. Oh, another little chance. It was one of those where, you know, those little Giroud little flicks, sort of trying to find the far post. Villa putting on a bit of pressure now. Between Archer and Duran, if one had to stay and one go, who do you think would pick? One will go out on loan. I'd say Duran on loan. What are you guys saying? Free kick to Villa at the edge of the box. Sort of like the side of the box, not sort of in front of it. It was Tommy O'Reilly. Some good work brought down. Got some news for you. Got some news actually. I am having my first Villa tattoo on Monday. 7 hours. 7 hours I'm having done. So yeah, big job on Monday. Corner. And we've got the Up the Villa podcast against the odds football shirt. That should be announced sometime towards the back end of next week, I imagine. So that's going to be exciting when that comes out as well. I'm getting a Villa-inspired tattoo here, all on my arm. I'm going to Vivid Ink in Sutton. It's where I always go. So yeah, I'm going to Vivid Ink in Sutton. Four minutes to go. There'll probably be about a minute of stoppage time added on. What we saying? Tommy O'Reilly, he's good, isn't he? He's good. Tommy O'Reilly, he's good. Lee, let me have a look. Let me have a look who's doing it. It's the one that does good animals. See, I've just gave it away what Mary done, haven't I? So I'm with Matt. That's who's doing it. Yeah, 7 hours straight up, straight 7 hours. Love Bleeds, how are you? 10 hours. Three minutes to go, normal time. Emery's gonna like this Tommy O'Reilly, you know. I think he's really gonna like him. One. It's the first pre-season game. The scoreline doesn't matter. I'm not even going to go on Twitter after this game because you know what you're going to see. Can't even beat Walsall. That's literally what people will be saying. Walsall have just had a chance to win the game, to be fair. I look like a foul though on one of the Villa players. Good defending. Free kick to Villa. We're 2 minutes of added time now. About a minute to go. Cheers, everybody who's watched this stream. There's been loads of you watching, so thank you for all of your support. Summarise on the game, I think it's been all right. A good run out. 1-1, some good performances from Tommy O'Reilly. Watkins looks really sharp, and I would imagine when the rest of the squad come back and we go to America, that's when you'll start sort of seeing pre-season ramping up a little bit, but good little run out. It's Walsall. There's not really much else to say, really. So there we go. If you want to have a bit of a meltdown, then have one, because it's just pointless. But yeah, cheers everyone. There's been like loads of you watching, so I appreciate everybody's time, and we'll be back for the next watch along. Will be we got Newcastle next then. So Newcastle, and that'll be the midnight game. So we'll be streaming that one at midnight. So yeah. I think they got a free kick, and then the ref will blow his whistle. But yeah, you're all legends. Cheers for that. Let's see this one going over. There we go. 1-1. Cheers, everyone. You're all legends. And we'll have more content out tomorrow, probably. And we'll have content all week as well. So cheers, everyone. Speak to you all soon.